The only here I want that drain pitch there. Okay. See how it's pitched pretty good over there?
Mm-hmm.
And over here? Well, behind here, it's strapped to the ground. So it's got quite a pitch until it gets to right about the edge of the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's up pretty okay. I'm not sure why they never sloped it fully. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also when the unit was changed out, they probably just hooked to what was already here, honestly.
Exactly. Yep.
So, but yeah, so I wanted to look at the pitching just a little bit there. But that way I can get wrapped up, because I know after hours, things are aggravating, I understand. But yeah, let's just get rid of the aggravation and get the air working and get to the point, yeah. So I apologize you had all this misery tonight. It's all right, but yeah, so I just want to make sure you got it taken care of. And right now, see what it was doing, and I knew I shouldn't have done that shit, but it would have made my condenser chatter. Can I have like just a paper towel? Oh, come on out. Can I have a paper towel?
Towels.
Yeah. Paper towels. So yeah, when I was pumping it, what it was doing was it does this with the water. Back and forth until it comes out the pump. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta get some more from the kitchen.
All right. So that's why you've seen this starting to get damp too, because it was starting to go out the overflow. And when you have these trains like this, first thing I'm gonna do here, before I close this up, since we got the drain clear, what I was gonna tell you all, okay? Let's do this. It's cooling down, but I'm gonna turn it up for a minute, ma'am, okay?
Okay.
I'll get it back on.
Do you need some more paper towels?
Just maybe one. That one. That'll be good. Just for any residual. So what I'd advise when you do your drain treatment, because it's a strain unit and it has a very small drain port in these, once a month, okay, vinegar, a 1/4 cup. Take the switch out while you have this off, okay? You come in here, you just turn it to off. You know you're not gonna hurt nothing, even with this bouncing the switcher in it, you're not hurting nothing.
Okay.
So take your vinegar, dump your 1/4 cup in here, whatever you can get in there, and tip it up. See how it's gonna make it go into there?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it won't come out of the cup. So when you put your float in there, it's not gonna come on. And you're gonna be like, what? It worked when I shut it off. Well, because your vinegar's in there.
Yeah.
So just tip it up. That makes it go into the pan. And what it does is this one's higher than that one. So this one is going into the front of the pan here and going down. That's why you can do this.
Okay.
And they don't put a clean out in this, because I know on trains you can't do the clean outs. That's something in their manuals or something like that. But this here, that's your drain treatment place for you ladies. 1/4 cup, once a month, and just tip it up once you put it in there, let it drain, and just put it back down level. You don't want to do that, okay? Put it level and leave it alone. You're good. You can't hurt anything, just make sure it's off on the thermostat. Okay? So that's all you have to do on your drain treatment. And let me check on this, because that's a little ridiculous.
I have
there we go.
strange question.
So you see that? Sorry, I don't mean to stop you, ma'am. But you see how I had to just do that? The wire's only so long. So to put it back in when you do, you may need to drop it down. Just do that. It doesn't have to be tight and pinched. Put it up and you're done for the month. This may help on any more future drain backups.
Okay.
And then we'll pop this off real quick so I can check this little area to make sure this one don't have it. I know these in horizontal, they have a little bitty port and it slimes up quick. Yes, ma'am.
Why did this just start happening?
What do you mean?
Well, I
Because the drain backed up today.
what's causing it?
Slime in the drain line that these ladies recorded out there from your usage. It's any dirt that gets into or gets past the filter, okay? What it does is it will mix with, it gets to the coil, the A coil here. And then at that point, then it drains, okay? Well, it washes the dirt, the little bit of, the little bit of dirt off the coil. It goes into the drain then. So now your drain's getting dirty because the doggone dirt from the coil getting through the filter. So it gets through the filter, gets on the coil washes it off, and then it comes into the drain line and turns to slime because it can grow. With moisture and dirt, you can grow funny things. And that's all that slime was out there, was growth in the drain line. And yes, it was rather quick, I'll have to say. If they were just out that long ago. You can usually make your 6-month intervals without having to have service, you know what I mean? It's not typical. But these train units have these small little areas. If this one has it, I'll show you.
I was going to say, is this the unit itself? Because, I mean, it's...
Well, they can be very finicky on this drain, yes ma'am. And it is this kind of unit. The Hyperion air handler is what they're called.
Okay.
And it is that style of unit, and the way it was designed, which is no consolation. Because this little thing, this little drain port that I've seen in horizontal ones gets slimed up and then that'll divert it. Yours was there was garbage in the line. It was not because of what I'm looking at. But I'm looking at this because if I don't, I'm not helping you out. And this one does not have it, but we had to verify this. So let me shine my flashlight here, okay? Well, my phone light. Okay, so you see this plastic pan here?
Yep.
That comes down into a big V. All right, just as you see this. Okay, so I don't have all that water in this pan. All right, so that tells me it hasn't been draining for a minute, or you know what I mean? It hasn't been holding water. The drain was. So this one does not have the little horizontal port that I was talking about. It's a different coil in the other unit, but they're the same plastic units. Different coil. This one would have had a shield that come down here, and it has a little bitty port that drips into the drain pan. That's not this case. Okay? So this one is directly into these two pipes, which are nice big openings. So it is not a small issue. This drain backup was because of the garbage that I pumped out of the trap. And then once I got the trap off, we pumped it with the pump, and it blew a considerable amount of garbage, and I suspect it's probably from that lower area over there of the drain is where we pulled that from, because it came right out the first couple pumps. It didn't take all of them to get that out. So it was a combination of the drain trap and this little area here, I would say, being plugged, but that represents itself by backing up to here and flowing over here. Because if this one don't carry it out, this one's going to show you it didn't. And it does its job, because if it didn't, then you'd have water all over out here and really be upset, maybe even on that floor. So that's why the safeties are there, though.
Yeah.
So this is not what I suspected. It's not a horizontal, which I can see that. This is the normal, typical inverted. It's called A coil. Okay, so this has the much larger drain areas, not the little bitty one. I'm just stressing that to you. Because I was stressing it so much, I was expecting to see that. You know what I mean? I was. So, and one of my screws fell out right there.
Oh.
Yeah, it fell here and held out for me. So, so it was not this issue. It was simply slimy substance in that drain line.